What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for a couple of Cuckoos chapters 278 through 280. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will, Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that, so we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which today we're going to be covering Tune Into the Midnight Heart, which is probably censored beyond freaking belief. We will also be covering Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Legals Season 2, and Episode 2 is going to be available for all free members because we were extremely sick yesterday. So, yeah, so Episode 2 will be available for free. We are also covering Soso no Frieren, Jujutsu Kaisen, Hell's Paradise Shikakuraku, Madosehi no Slave, Oshinoko, Dead Account, Medalist, and Digimon, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, last time we covered a couple of Cuckoos, Erica told us how she really felt. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled, Our Shop is Finally Flourishing. Morning, isn't it cold today? You said it. Well, what a gloomy morning. Do you like Amino-kun too, Erica-chan? I do like him, and I don't want anybody to take him from me. I never thought those two would go at it like that, and I get stuck in the middle, and it still makes no sense that they're even fighting over me. How am I going to endure being in the same class as them? Well, now they're getting along. Want to go shopping today? Yeah, I was just wanting some new winter clothes. Why? I just don't get girls. Like, seriously, us women are weird like that. I'm going shopping with Hiro-chan today, so I don't need dinner. If that's the case, then I guess I'll go home for the first time in a while. I'm back. It's totally slammed. One poor cutlet bowl. Cheers, this is yummy. Are we training again for something? Big bro, welcome back. Now help us out. Sure, but what's going on? I have no idea, huh? This has been the new norm lately. Our turnover's worse since Mom's not here, but still. Our shop is finally flourishing? Hey, where's that beer? Coming right up. Quit spacing out, big bro. Right. Good work, guys. We pulled it off again tonight. What's the problem? You youngsters are supposed to have energy. You're overworking a student preparing for exams. That's why we didn't call you for help, big bro. So I actually came here to talk to you today about my entrance exams. I'm thinking of testing at a few safety schools too. Oh, so you need money for the fees, right? Well, I've got it here waiting for you. Yeek! For real, Dad? Damn! We learned our lesson with Sachi and started saving. The shop's been doing well too. Thank you, Father. Parents ain't supposed to make their kids worry. You totally do, though. Oh yeah, where's Mom? I'm home. Talk about perfect timing. Oh, Nagi, welcome back. Where have you been so late? You know, this and that. This and that? Things were rough here without your help. Sorry. Come on, big bro. Okay. Wait, they've been fighting? Shh, keep it down. But where'd that come from? I don't know what started it, but it's been like this for a week. I know Dad has gotten angry before, but never like this. Yeah, it did seem like she was avoiding him, and it's really weird to see her not working. There are too many possibilities for what he could have done. What? He bought a new fishing gear recently. This reel's the best. He got all flustered talking to this supplier girl. Oh, it's Amina-san. Hiya. I'm feasting tonight. Did you win again? And was talking about gambling. I don't know if Mom would get angry over that stuff. It's all pretty normal. What else could it be? Is it something Mom did? Uh-oh. I feel like that connects everything. How she hasn't been at the shop and is coming home late. How she's always in a bad mood at home and won't talk with Dad. She may be a parent, but she's still popular. Woo! Holy MILF! Nami's second life has begun. Whoa, what the? Please, you don't do anything hasty! Like, dude, I don't blame her. Like, she's a MILF, man. We know you devoted yourself to work all these years and it's been hard, but we're against this. You two have always gotten along so well. You're the shoulder of immunity, so please don't get divorced. Wait, what? We're getting divorced? Really? Wait a sec, Mom. What the heck's going on? You've been ignoring Dad, and where have you been going? Just calm down. Sorry we worried you. I've been going to talk with the head of the neighborhood association lately. I told you we couldn't hide it. That's not the issue here. The truth is... Wait, what? The shop is going to close down? Why? Well, let's get to 279 and find out. Which is titled from the day we decided to run Immunite. The shop is closing down? Well, we're just moving with the times, you know. Sounds like some giant company is about to buy the whole shopping district. What? We hear they want to put in a 50-story high-rise apartment building. Wait, a high-rise apartment building? It's probably the reason the shop has been so lively lately. Our customers heard the rumors about us closing down, so they're flocking in while they can. Wait, Dad. If we lose the shop, then we'll lose our house, too. We'll end up living under, Maguragawa Bridge after we're evicted. Are you sure? Well, that won't happen. As landowners, we get to live in the new building. Whoa! They'll also give Immunite propriety for one of the lower floor business spaces. Whoa! That's awesome! High-rise forever! Is this how celebs feel? Well, that doesn't sound too bad. So all the other houses facing eviction have sold already. The only one holding out is Nami-chan. Mom, why are you, there's no way it's that simple. Wait, there's no way it's that simple. I don't blame her. Like, that's too good. That deal is way too good to be true. She's been like this every day lately. I get why she's opposed to it, but the times are going to leave us behind. I don't blame her. Like, something is suspicious. And not only that, it's like they built that business together. So I totally understand. There you are, Mom. I thought so. I got fired up and let the nowhere to go. How pathetic, making my own children worry. I think maybe you should talk it over with Dad again. Even if I convince Yoi-kun, there's still everyone else in the neighborhood. Well, yeah, but like, the other thing, too, is that I would want to look over the agreement and look at it with a lawyer. Well, they could kind of afford it now that they've made that much money. I would look it over with a lawyer just to make sure that there's no loopholes or anything. Because remember what Dad said, is that they get to live that they have to be able to live in there rent-free. Actually, they wouldn't have, as long as their business is open, they would be able to live in the high-rise rent-free. That's the deal. But if their business closes, then they would have to move out of the high-rise. If they sold their business off, then they could still live in the high-rise, though, rent-free. That's the difference. But anyways, this brings me back to when you two were little, and I would bring you over to this park on breaks. I remember when Big Bro flew off the swings. Well, you fell off the monkey bars. This park's gonna go away too. Really? Yeah, parks have been going away. Memories are what's already happened, but it's not like I'm not thinking about the future. After graduating high school, it wasn't long before I found I was pregnant. So we've been in the shopping district for 18 years now. That was Big Sis Erica, right. Yoi-kun's dad, your grandfather, was against it. He felt that Yoi-kun wasn't responsible enough to take on ownership of Immunite, so he kicked him out. Huh? Really? That's harsh. We rented an old apartment nearby, and Yoi-kun took on 3 part-time jobs. Somehow we managed to earn enough to get by and pay for the delivery. It was almost time for the baby when grandfather suddenly collapsed and died then and there. Holy shit! He ran the restaurant all by himself, so the hard work caught up to him. Yoi-kun's father raised him on his own, and the fact that he couldn't return that care for him troubled him deeply. So that's when I decided that we'd run Immunite. Of course, it wasn't the same as before. It tastes different now. Nothing like the old guy's cooking. Thank you very much. Please come again. What? Oh no, he's crying again. Aw, he's asleep. What an easy baby. Our customers kept on leaving, but the two of us still worked hard. Every day without fail, we tried to get near or surpass your grandfather. 2 pork cutlet bowls. one pork liver and garlic meal. Sure thing. And eventually our customers came back. Your youngest sure can cry. She's nothing like Nagi-kun. Maybe it's because she's a girl. From the day we decided to run Minate until today, our days were so happy. We worked hard, but we've had nothing but good memories. And this is the house where we raised you, our two precious children. I had no idea Mom and Dad went through all that. I knew it was a shotgun wedding, though. Yeah, I got all excited about living in a high-rise, but it would be a while before that happened, and now I feel bad for Mom. Yeah, I drew the doodle I drew as a joke when I was little, or this crack we made when we fought that one time. I guess it'll all go away. Aw, I don't want that, Sachi. It's okay. Nothing's settled yet. I know how that is. I mean, I don't know if, for those of you that remember moving away from their childhood home, it's hard. I remember when I left, when my mom moved from our childhood home, from my childhood home. It was so hard to say goodbye to it. I still can't believe that I will never get to go back to it. It's the same thing with the apartment I lived with Brian at for like 10 years of my life. That I'll never get to go back to it. It's heartbreaking. Like, you spend a good chunk of your life in this place, in a certain place, and you'll never get to go back. It's just so, all those memories are gone. It's hard. I understand. Again, I understand. Huh? Documents about the high-rise plan? They're in that envelope. The real estate company is Dojima Capital Development. Alright. Oh, shit. Alright, let's get to 280. See, this is my boy Nagi's being smart. Which is titled I'm Furious. What the heck? What is this? The company is owned by Rhino-kun's dad. Yeah, I knew that name sounded familiar. I knew it. Unforgivable. They may be our rival company, but trying to destroy our home Nagi-kun, they're demons. Calm down, Amano-san. I doubt Rhino actually knows it's where I grew up. I call bullshit. I call bullshit on that. Well, I'd hate it if everyone's beloved Minate goes away. I'm with Mommy Nami on this. Yeah, I gotta protest Rhino-kun. I'm planning on that too. You know who knows? Yosuke does. And remember, Rhino was friends with Yosuke. That's why I'm like, I call bullshit on this. But if we just charge in without warning, we'll almost certainly get turned away. So I think we should start by persuading the outer circle. What do you think? I'll be back. Wait, Amano-san. I think we traded contact info when we met on my birthday. Oh, here we go. Hiya, Erica. Showing up out of the blue. Did you miss me? Ooh, what's going on, Rhino-kun? I'm furious. Oh, he's talking to Sosuke. Here we go. I said Yosuke instead of Sosuke. I'm sorry. Hello, it's been a while. I need to talk to you. Can we meet now? Sorry, this is so sudden. It's fine. Come on over. On my way. Here we go. Sosuke is working with Rhino's company. See? I know! See, I know! Sosuke is working with Rhino's company, so if I can convince him, it might be more effective than a head-on attack. But we're still up against a massive real estate company. I'm certain none of this will be easy. Sorry, I was in the shower. Well, your message woke me up. I just went to bed at noon. Come on in. Well, pardon the intrusion. This is going to be very interesting. Sit wherever you like. What kind of life does he lead? Seriously. I'm happy that you're relying on me, Nagi. Yeah, so anyway, I want your help with something. My family's house, the Dojima group is trying to buy the lot where Minate is. Is there any way you could put a stop to it? What are you talking about? Liars! Liars! What are you talking about? Huh? What's going on? I was wondering why you were so angry, but Daddy trying to buy Minate? Look at these documents. It's the Nakamagura Area B plan. Oh, I think I remember hearing about this. It looks like this is just a proposal, so nothing's decided just yet. It says confidential, right? Gotcha. So cute. I'm relieved you're the same as always, Erica. Relieved? Seeing that you living that dizzying superstar life lately, I felt like you were becoming someone totally out of my reach. Don't let me in with the girls you play around with. I don't want to see numbers. That's harsh. I've been busy with studying architecture lately. By the way, I heard from Sosuke-san. Oh, they proposed to you. I call bullshit, though. I so call bullshit. They're playing ignorant. I also heard you haven't responded yet. Based on public records, he's my big brother. In that case, don't forget that public records show we're not related. Oh, it's always that way. It's always that with you. I'm leaving. Can you try to trust me? I haven't heard a thing about the sale going through. But the document's back at the house. I would have heard about such a big project. You're sure it's been settled? Well, my mom and dad said the purchase is probably still at the proposal stage. Plenty of companies have their sights on that land. They probably showed them the documents to help make their case. One of the companies eyeing it up is the Amano Group. Oh, shit, what? Huh? So, even if the purchase isn't settled just yet, eventually it will? Probably. Oh, I'm sorry for making such a fuss. It seems I jumped to a conclusion, but I'm relieved it's not as I thought. Well, this happens a lot. The residents get talking, and soon enough the news takes on a life of its own. By the way, I heard a rumor that the Amano Group just finished a new hotel in Yakushima. Oh, finally. The opening ceremony is happening soon. Are you going too, Nagi? Well, I'm not sure. I knew they were building one in Yakushima, but that's all. Well, it seems you've been rather close to the Amano family lately, I guess. Have you thought about that thing we promised each other? The three of us will take down the Amano Group. Just so you know, I mean it. Oh, that. Hey, Nagi. To you, I'm your only brother, right? Nagi, you're my precious little brother. I'm begging you, don't leave me alone. He's fucking with you, Nagi! He's fucking with you! Sosuke-san? Please, Nagi. I want you to help me. Dude, he's using you! He's using you! He's a fucking liar! Like, I think the stuff about the build... Here's the thing, though. About the building itself, I think the stuff at the proposals, I think they know what's going on. I mean, Yosuke knows that he said that it's... let's go back to what he said. Where is it? The purchase is probably still at the proposal stage. Plenty of companies have their sight on that land. They probably showed them the documents to help make their case. One of the companies eyeing it up is the Amano Group. I think that much is true. But, like, the other thing is, though, then why, if that's the case, then why hasn't the Amano Group sent the papers yet? That's what I'm curious about. I call bullshit on on Sosuke not knowing and Raito not knowing. I call bullshit on that. That's where I call bullshit. I call bullshit on them not knowing. I do. Because Sosuke says the Amano Group has been eyeing it as well. So, like, yeah, I call bullshit on Raito and Sosuke not knowing about the proposal. But I think that the sale and shit like that, I think that it being at the proposal stage, I think that they're probably telling the truth on that for the most part. But, like, at the same time, this is where I'm kind of torn on them being maybe, where Sosuke may be lying, is that them saying that, remember what they were saying about the rest of the properties being, rest of the neighbors selling. So that's where I'm like, I don't know. But the other thing is that Sosuke is that, like, and this is why I'm like, again, this is why I call bullshit, and and this is fucked up. Is I think Sosuke is going to use Uminote against him. That's fucked up. I call bullshit. Sosuke is so full of shit. He's so full of shit. I call bullshit. I can't be the only one calling bullshit. Sosuke's gonna do whatever he needs to do to get the job done. He is emotionally manipulative. I call bullshit. I just call bullshit. I want to know if I'm the only one thinking it. Like, I call bullshit. I call bullshit. He's gonna do whatever the fuck it needs to be done to take down Dad. But why, though? There's something else going on. There's something bigger going on. Because it says, so even if the purchase isn't settled just yet, eventually it will. call bullshit. I'm very curious what you guys think. I think Sosuke is telling a half-truth. I don't think the purchase has fully gone through. I think it is I think it's partially at the proposal stage. I think, like he said. But, like, I call bullshit that he doesn't know. He has to know. Because he knows the Amanos are looking at it, too. Nagi's got to know he's full of shit. He has to know that he's full of shit. And then there's this part, too. Again, to you, I'm your only brother, right? Nagi, you're my precious little brother. I'm begging you, don't leave me alone. Please, Nagi, I want you to help me. I think Sosuke's full of shit. I call bullshit. Sosuke is so full of shit. I can see through the bullshit. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, especially for those of you that know how real estate works. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Sosuke is full of shit? I think Sosuke and Raito are full of shit. I think that they use this to get Nagi's attention. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more a couple of Cuckoos content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Find us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.